Good morning, everyone. This is Ava with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Well, today in southern Manitoba on the 17th, 17th of October, 2023, it is cloudy, foggy. You can feel it in the air. I don't know what's going to happen today. They're calling for some rain. I don't know if it will rain or not. I have no idea. So, okay. Yeah. So this morning I put the garbage out and I've got the dishes soaking, so I will do them at 10:30 my time, so that's in just over an hour. I'm going to be part of the MDE group. This is class number 2 out of 8. And I believe we're still on non-judgmentalness and mindfulness. So it really makes you think. So, alrighty, I'm going to show you here how far I have done. I've gone on now to work on a blue that's like in here. So that's where I'm at. Oh, I'm looking so forward to having this done. This is Santa's Village, or how they call it. I don't know why they do that. Christmas Village. This is the number for it. This is the, I believe I got this from FG Normal, but I've seen other sites carrying it. It's a wonderful thing to stitch. It takes longer than you think it will. So you will need to give yourself about 2 months to do this. So unless you stitch from early morning until late at night, it's yeah. But it's so cute in its quirkiness. So, yeah, I'm going to just keep going here. Right now, I have on the TV, I have Agenda Free TV. And I've got it on mute, but it's with the bombing of Gaza, the Israel Hamas war. I think it's day 9 today, if I'm not mistaken. So, alrighty. Where did it go? St. Anthony, please help me find my needle, and I found it. Thank you, St. Anthony. St. Anthony is the patron saint of lost items. Okay, so if you've lost something, it is St. Anthony who will help you. So, and he's pulled through many times for me. Just like I asked St. Francis to help with Jonah. And Jonah is, he's not doing well. He is, oops, wait a minute, sorry. I don't want to blind you. Yeah, I tried to give him something to eat there last night. I have these special food. They're expensive. They're in tubes. And so I gave him some of that, but I know he was really nauseous because he was drooling a lot. I think he was hungry, but he just... So tomorrow morning, for 10 o'clock, he goes in. Yeah, this one's pretty bad. Yeah. So yesterday he was scratching at it, and he was howling in pain. He was just howling in pain. He doesn't want to move very much, especially his head. Must be very painful for Jonah. So Lord, please help Jonah to heal. So I will post a picture on the Facebook group of what he looked like last night. And he didn't want, he's scratching at it because it's irritating so much and it's so painful. He wants to open up that abscess, right? So, poor baby. Poor baby. So far, Sydney's kind of stayed away from him. So, poor baby. He knows he wants to put his head down, but he knows it's going to be sore to put his head down. Yeah. He's up in the cat condo there. So, his left eye's pretty close, like it's right all here. So when you see the picture, it's like it's all swollen here. So yeah, he's just not a happy camper. Now, would I be? Mm-mm. I know what it was like to have a boil on my back, a big one. And oh, it was so uncomfortable. It was just so, and it was so painful. And yeah. And it's always in an area where you can't easily reach, right? Like I'm not that bendable. Actually, I have one that's still there. I thought it was more of a cyst than it was a boil. That's my personal opinion. Because with the cyst, if they go in there and take the cyst wall out, then it won't come back. And this one is, it's still there. Like it's, I don't know how big it is, but it's enough that I can, when I put my hand back there, I can touch it. It's bigger than it's about the size of a pea. How about that? About the size of a pea. And we know about the princess and the pea, right? That one little pea can cause such discomfort. Yeah. So I told you yesterday that there is a giveaway thanks to Christina. Now, you know, I do talk about diamond painting and other crafts. And this happens to be a diamond painting. Okay. And this has never been opened. Okay. It is a Diamond Art Club of a Randall Spangler. Just a minute here. Okay. And it's called Evening Entanglement. Now I'm making this as large as I can see. Alrighty. Oh, wait a minute. Right there. Okay. It's square diamonds. So if you are interested in this, and you have until Sunday the 29th to put in a sentence down below using the word dragon. Okay. Now, this is a wonderful gift. It's only open, I'm afraid, to U.S. citizens. And I'm assuming the continental U.S., not to Alaska or Hawaii or Puerto Rico. And she's so generously, what's that word? Offering that up as a gift to someone. And she is in North Carolina, so she will mail it from there. So if you are interested in that one, please put the word dragon in a sentence down below. Not on the Facebook group, not on anywhere else. Do not use the word gift, prize, draw, gift away, yeah, any of those things, okay? And you must be a subscriber. Yeah, that's what I forgot to add yesterday. You must be a subscriber. And she will mail it from where she is. So, because it's much, much cheaper for her to mail within the continental U.S. than it is for her to send it up to me and then for me to mail it out, right? I'm afraid that's the way that it is. So if you are interested in that, so far there haven't been any takers. And I thank Christina for doing that. I will be having a draw on, I was going to say Good Friday, Black Friday. So that's the end of November. But you can look in the meantime and find something from Etsy, $5 and under. So take advantage of sales. Okay. And I will send that to you. Now, you have to tell me what you want. And then I go and I pay for it because Etsy has this thing, like I can't give a gift certificate, Sydney, to Etsy because I believe the minimum is $50. And that isn't from Etsy. That's from a specific store. And I can't afford $50. But I can afford to pay $5 for a counted cross stitch pattern for you. So that would be one for the US, one for Canada, and one for elsewhere. So if you're in the UK, if you're in Europe, if you're wherever, so that everybody has a chance. And because I don't have to pay for shipping, it's so much easier. It is so, so much easier. I don't know why I never thought of that before. And that way there's 3 chances. And I will look at doing that again because I think that's an awesome way to do it. I know it's not much money, but if you look at the sales, you will find that there are charts that are 15, $18 that are on for 4.50 or something, right? Now, I have a few stores that I like to follow. One is Tinsel Cross Stitch or Tinsel Stitching. No, I think it's Tinsel Cross Stitch. And I've gotten quite a few of their patterns. It's a very wonderful store. Very good. There's Stitching in the Stitching with the Housewives. I'm tooting my own horn here. Stitching with the Housewives. And this is, I'm going to do it in US dollars. Okay. Because when I go to get it, it's usually in US dollars. That way that it's fair to everybody. Okay. So just kind of keep that in mind. So, and just when you're looking at things, put them in your cart. And then you'll know, like a lot of times, even if you're looking at other cross stitch patterns that from other stores, they will let you know when it comes on sale if you follow their shop. So, yeah. Shipping has gotten to be so expensive. And the cost is going up even more. I know I have to send a package down to the States there. So I'm hoping to get it packaged up there today so that I can send it. And Rebecca Alexander, who is a subscriber, longtime subscriber, thank you. She sells bags. And so she might be doing the flat fold, the book cover type thing, and you put your stitching in there and your thread, and it's got pockets, and then they usually snap close or tie close. I would like the snap closure. I think that would work. Even a magnetic closure. But yeah. So go and check her out. She's she put up her her thing on the Facebook group. Let's just say that. So yeah. Yeah, it's actually to her that I have all this leftover fabric that I bought at MCC, and I paid very little for it, very little for all that I got. yeah, so I can't use it. I'm sending it down to her and she can use it. I know finances are tight for everyone, and she's going to be off work for 2 months. So, yeah. So I believe in paying it forward. You know, that we help others. So I believe very much in doing that. So, and I know she's going to put it to good use. I still have yet to make a gnome because my craft room is still a mess. And oh, no word yet. No word yet. Don't know what is going on. And yeah. And it's supposed to, we're kind of sort of supposed to get some rain. So, yeah, not a lot, but in 2 weeks they're still on the 27th of October, which is my youngest son's 42nd birthday. Oh gosh, really? 42? I remember when I was that age. I remember when I was in my 40s. I was out there driving truck with my husband. That was a time I just loved. I had always loved to drive. And when I couldn't do nursing anymore, because I sustained a um, hip SI joint lower back injury, I didn't know what else to do. Now, I wasn't paid, but I was there to help him, right? And towards the end there, he was just going on and on. You're taking my job away. You're stealing my job. I said, I'm not stealing your job. You're still owner. You're still registered. I'm just there to help you. I am not stealing your job. I'm here so that you can get rest, so that we can um, get there faster and easier and all that. For a while, I was able to hand bomb, and then I just couldn't. Like, we would go to, oh, at the time it was like Versacold and other warehouses, especially like for Costco or something. And you had a lot of the frozen stuff, right? And I couldn't take it anymore. I just could not. But I drove. I learned on hauling hanging beef. So that's very hard because you have to gear up, you know, and then ease up and then gear up again as the beef starts to swing forward. So you use it as a momentum. But you have to be very careful because you can't brake hard. You can't take sharp corners fast because it can throw your balance all off, right? It can shift the load too much. So, yeah. But I love driving. I love driving. And more so, I love being there with my husband, and I felt good about myself for helping him out. In the end, no. No, 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 no. He didn't want me to go because he was having liaisons. So he didn't want me there. And he would be telling me, "Oh, well, why don't you just stay home? Why don't you just, you know, or why don't you go out there to visit with the boys for a month? Just go." Because he wanted that so that I wouldn't see who he was dallying with. But anyway, I think many of you know what that's like, how that feels. He betrayed my trust like no one else. I trusted him. I trusted him. And he betrayed my trust. And, yeah. But anyways, let's go on. So, sorry to have been a downer. I didn't mean to be. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep going on this. And for those of you that didn't watch yesterday's video, I am going to be working on for November, which is the challenge is if I could turn back time. And this is the one here that I'm going to continue working on. So this is my oldest whip. And I want to get some work done on that. So I'm thinking I'm just going to work on that one. I still have not decided yet what's coming up for December, but I will think of something. I got a few ideas kicking around. Yeah, so we shall see. I know there's a couple of ones that I'd like to work on that I started, and I would like to put some more work into those. So I may work around that. And I find that if you can, instead of starting a new project, try and find one of your older whips and work on them. And like incorporate it into the challenge, and see how they will work in that, because it's always good to at least get your fingers back into it a bit, and try and get more of it done. So yeah, I don't think I have, well, I still have all this thread to use, so I'm looking forward to getting this done. I'm just, you get to the point and you just want it done. Okay, so right now I'm going to go back over here. Oh, where is it here? Sorry. Is that the one? It's wherever the dark green is. I don't know where it is. Oh, I think, yeah, here, right here on his lederhosen. That's how I look at it. Lederhosen, because that's how that was from Germany and Austria and I think Switzerland. Um, but yeah, that's what it looks like to me. They are little elves, and I believe that Santa Claus. Well, there are many different variations of them, right? So, the UK had Father Christmas. Um, France had Papa Noel. Um, Germany had Der Weihnachtsmann. Um, there's been all different. I know the Scandinavian countries had theirs. I can't remember what it was. He was called, and yeah. So I feel my head shaking again. So even when I sit still, I can. It's like I'm still going. Yeah, it's been like that for years. So anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic day today. And I hope the weather is wonderful. Please continue, if you're inclined to do so, is to pray for Israel. Pray for everyone. Pray for Ukraine. I even pray for Russia because there's a lot of innocent Russian citizens, right? There's a lot of innocent people that need our prayers, right? So Sydney's over here. Jonah's finally laying down. I just have to watch that Sydney doesn't get up there because Jonah does not like it. Nope, 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 not at all. Okay, everyone, I hope to see you back here tomorrow. And please keep stitching. Um, check out all my other videos because those are interesting too. I've got tutorials there. I've done other unboxings there. I've done where I've got stitch alongs, all that kind of stuff. I still haven't figured out my phone yet as to what's happening with it, but I really think that it has something to do with that um, video doorbell. That's what I think. I think it's bogging down my iPhone. Even though I've got a lot of space left, it's still bogging it down. So I will see. I will see if that micro SD card helps. So Sydney was a brat here before I came on here. He got up on top of my dresser there and he knocked over my small jewelry box. Everything went all over the place. Little brat. Little brat. Sydney. So may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Lilybell, Miss Twinkle Toes, and Sydney. And please pray for Jonah. Yeah, tomorrow I'm not going to I'm not going to do a video until after I get back from Ashern with him. Okay? Because we've got to leave about 9:30, 20 after 9, something like that. Okay? So please pray for him. So thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would have died on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. Sorry for my droning on. I hope I didn't bore you. All righty. So, go and check out Carol has a new name for her channel. It's the Swinny Switch Effects. I think that's what it is. Swinny Switch Effects. Hope I got that right. It's a little bit hard to, get your tongue around it. But we'll see. We'll see. She said she might change it yet again. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Toodaloodles, everybody!